Welcome to all the light beings out there. I hope all is well with you as it is with me on this day. So, I'm coming to you with some evidence, and I'm hoping that you all can either, stay neutral or turn red because it is really, really going to be bad for the American citizen out here. It's already bad for the American citizen out here. I don't think everyone is going to know just how bad because and by the time they realize it's already happened, it's like being crabs in a pot in a boiling hot water. You don't see no evil, hear no evil until it's happened. So I'm here with some proof on the one that many people want to stand behind, and it's Joe Biden. They want to stand behind him now and not realize the destruction that he has caused this nation, or he is causing. And if you vote for him, you're going to get every bit of what you ask for. And there should never be no whining, no crying, no fussing, no gnashing of teeth because you asked for this destruction. So let me go ahead and share my screen on some races because I think this was really racist. And I think, if anything, Black people we need to either have a suit against this man for being so racist as he has been and opening the borders up to immigrants for the reason of destroying the people that live here that are already in this land. Not only that, he has a racist purpose behind it as well. He explains it in this video. So I'm gonna let this video play. Hold on. I'm gonna let this video play.
Communities, but African communities, Asian communities, Hispanic communities, and the wave still continues. It's not going to stop, nor should we want it to stop. As a matter of fact, it's one of the things I think we can be most proud of. There's a second thing in that black box: an unrelenting stream of immigration, nonstop. Folks like me who are Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be in an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority. Fewer than 50% of the people in America from then and on will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength.
If you are within 20 years of retirement, or if you're already retired,
And in case you didn't catch what he was saying, he was talking in a way that was racist to Black people in America. He was saying, not only was he saying that white people are going to be minorities, he was saying that he is doing this to wipe out the Black community and replace the Black community with a white-like stock of people. So basically, Hispanics, because they don't allow Haitians in the country. That's evident. We got evidence of that in video. So there should be a huge racial lawsuit against Biden. And not only that, he should have more lawsuits than Trump has coming his way, because not only that, he is currently infringing upon the American people's rights by his plans that he planned decades ago. Not him, but the people who pulls his puppet string. And I might do a puppet show for Pelosi with starring Pelosi, starring Biden, starring Kamala. I just might do a puppet production because that's what they are. They're puppets. And this has been planned against the American people. But they don't know we have a constitution. We have a strong constitution that protects the American people. And, you know, he was talking and people were around him. You saw the people. People don't understand. People don't hear or see what people be saying, you know, around them sometimes. This man, I seen his eyes. I don't think he realized what Biden was saying, because he was saying these things. People can say these things. Bill Gates said a lot and nobody intervened or did anything about it. There was no power, nobody to do that. They just let him claim that there's going to be diseases and stuff, right? They allow Dr. Fauci, people like that, they allow them to go around and do whatever they want to do. They can travel wherever and create whatever and mess with anybody's labs. You know, there's no check and balances. There's no overseers, because these people are not malevolent. They're not good. So, and they're not doing the will of good. They're doing the will of bad. So in that video, it says so much. Not only does it say that his intent was there, but it also says a lot about racism in there. A lot about racism. And that should never be that should never be an issue living in this country. It should never be an issue coming from the President of the United States. I don't care if you're white, Muslim, Black, or whatever you are. You should never hear your president talking about, well, this race is not going to be, this race is not going to be. I don't think that should exist. I don't think it should exist in such a way, because nature is taking its way. And if they have a problem with it, with nature, nature's going to deal with it. But at the same time, people, do not let your rights be infringed upon. I don't see how in the world anybody can think that this man, you might as well hand your world, your livelihood over to the globalists, to the ones who are controlling your livelihood already. You might as well hand it all the way over to them. Because when you vote for Biden, that's what's going to happen. You don't have to worry about World War III, but you do have to worry about losing a lot. Because these people that are trying to cut through our Constitution, if you vote for Biden, they're going to cut through the Constitution and tear it to shreds, just as they're doing now. Don't you see what they're doing to Trump? Do you want 4 more years of that, which is going to be worse? 4 more years of exactly what they're doing to Trump to you. It's going to be done to you next. Now, that's not the only video I wanted to show. The next video is Joe Biden brags about, you know, he brags, right? So let me stop that one and present the next video to you guys. This to me is evidence of his criminology.
Time to Kyiv, and and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
Criminology.
And they put in place someone
This is
who
him
was solid.
and talking about his criminal acts.
Why does Joe Biden make so much stuff up? And will it hurt him against Trump in the general election? There's much talk online, especially.
So there you go. That's the evidence. And the evidence of how racist he is, how wicked he is, how calculating he is, and how destructive he's going to become if you vote for him. And you want 4 more years of what? Of what? He's not inspiring. He's not motivating. 4 more years of death. And with that said, true love, real peace, and the higher self within you, you better live your life, and you better live it the way you want to live it. And you better not let them give you death. With that said, peace.